Well, I'm a little jealous I wasn't asked to be in the video, so Victoria, me and you will have to make our own lip-dub music video. All right, well, when everyone else was busy dancing around, I got to take a closer look at Buffalo history at the Buffalo and Erie County Historical Society for Museum Week, so take a look. So I'm lucky enough to be standing here today with Melissa Brown, who's the Executive Director of the Buffalo and Erie County Historical Society, and I hear there's some exciting news.
Yes, we're 150 this year, and we're celebrating through the whole year with different events and programs and exhibits.
Well, why don't we head on in and we'll start taking a little bit of a closer look at some of the things people might not necessarily notice when they come into the building.
Sounds good.
All right. So the first thing you'll notice is the doors.
The doors, and a lot of people walk by them because they're usually open during the day when visitors are coming in, and they recess into panels as you come into the entrance. We actually have an image of R. Hinton Perry, the sculptor, with the model when he's creating the models for the doors.
Well, why don't we open them up and head on inside and see how heavy they are.
Go ahead.
They are pretty heavy. All right. To get a little more information about the original design and purpose of the building, we're here with Tony Greco, who is the Director of Research. So let's start with why the building even exists.
Well, it was put up for the Pan American Exposition in 1901, and at the fair, it served as a meeting place. When people came in from the Triumphal Bridge, which was the main entrance, they would look to their left, and this would be one of the first. It was the Grand Temple that they would see. In 1902, we've been the Historical Society. We moved in a year after the fair.
Now tell me some of the key points of architecture in this room.
Well, the most interesting thing, and what we tell people when they come in here, is that the building's made entirely of Vermont marble, taken from Proctor, Vermont, some of the highest quality marble that you can have. The floor is made of polished limestone, and you can actually still see there's fossils that were left in. They weren't polished out, and they did that on purpose. Everything in this building is done very intentionally to match other architectural features. So you can look on the top of the columns in State Court, and there's that same spiral design. And even with this piano over here, we've got the same spiral design that was introduced by Steinway & Sons on the piano, which was specifically built for this room. It was a gift in about 1902.
So you'll notice standing on the patio that it has a really Greek feel. Was it influenced by the Greek tradition?
Yeah, when George Carey came up with the design, he designed it to mirror the Parthenon of ancient Athens. And we're standing on the portico right now, and it was actually called the most perfect model of the Parthenon this side of the Atlantic.
During Museum Week, the Buffalo and Erie County Historical Society invites you to celebrate their 150th year anniversary with $1.50 admission. You can also check out their newest exhibit, Origins, which takes a look at where it all started. However you spend your time there, you will walk away with a much better understanding of Buffalo history. Well, I just thought it was cool. I don't know much about Buffalo history. I will admit it. I've lived here my entire life, and I've never really gotten to delve into it. So it was really interesting.
But it seems like, if you go to these museums and the discount is going on right now, you can learn a lot. And even in that package, there were a lot of neat, interesting facts about the piano and the fossils in the floor, just little things like that.
Buffalo just has such a rich history. We're such a great city. We still are. And it's just good to sort of see how that's transitioned and what started here, because so much really did start here.
Right, and I have to say, when my family they were driving around this weekend, all the building, the architecture here, they were blown away by seeing all that.
Yeah, and then tomorrow we're going to actually head to Jamestown and look at the Lucy Desi Museum. But we're going to head over now to the Kitchen World Kitchen.
Vic, what are you making in there today?
Well, I